So we have been quite consciously, my government, before the present one, was quite conscious about expanding this. We concluded the bilateral memorandum of understanding with Brazil and South Africa as far back as 2007. We did this with we did the same thing with the British High Commission, the MOU in 2008 for an India-UK higher education leadership development program. In 2009, we expanded this to include the European Union, and separately the Czech Republic. But the biggest of all, undoubtedly, and the most ambitious and far-reaching, was the India-US Educational Partnership, as the Minister Councillor, Mr. McCaslin, reminded us. The 2009 Singh-Obama Knowledge Initiative, or SOKI as these bureaucrats often abbreviate it to, was a very important step in actually developing Indo-US collaboration, in providing faculty exchanges, joint research and collaborations in critically important fields such as climate change, public health, sustainable development, and food security. But this hub is not restricted to any particular area. They basically come and said, all educational institutions teaching all subjects, and I think it's terrific that a state from the US has come forward to partner with various Indian educational institutions, including the ones who are represented here, and of course the ones who haven't made it yet in Bombay's favor of traffic. Now, the presence of foreign institutions under this kind of framework does have an important influence. It's a limited influence, but a good influence on the education landscape of our country. I would say that we need to see more and more of a strategic educational partnership with the US. We need to see more intercultural appreciation. I didn't know about the business part of the hub, and I was invited here to talk about education. But I must say that business collaboration is increasing greatly between the two countries. And that requires the people of the two countries to appreciate each other and understand each other better. And therefore, I mean, to have an opportunity through education and through educational interconnections to actually give you a chance to know each other better will actually, I believe, be good for the Indo-US business relationship as well. It might lead into the dangerous impression that the best state in America is Pennsylvania. And I'm sure Californians and Texans and New Yorkers will all have their own opinions about that. But that's their problem for not having been the first of the race. Now, we had a challenge. We introduced a foreign universities bill in Parliament that didn't get through because of resistance from a number of people, including particularly those who are now our government. But that shouldn't worry anybody, because those who are now our government have systematically done U-turns on every policy that they've undertaken, and everything they opposed when they were in opposition, they're doing in government. So I'm quite confident they'll be very receptive to foreign universities coming into India. But we did make it easy in our time by actually issuing regulations that entitle universities, even pending the adoption of the Foreign Universities Bill, to set up themselves here as a company under the Companies Act of 1956. We've also been encouraging models of public-private partnership in any case. So Indian educational institutions might well want to partner with American institutions and take advantage of some of the opportunities being offered. I was looking through the list of things you do: the Summer Abroad program, the Executive Education program, the Dual Degree program, the Teacher Training program. These are all things which I believe can make a genuine difference and a positive impact to Indians. The Summer Abroad program is obvious. I think both sides will benefit equally from it. It will help broaden the thought processes of our young students by exposing them to a more diverse and competitive international education system. Then your Executive Education program, which will give young people, or not even such young people, already mid-career people in business and technology fields, who can benefit from your executive education training and apply to their own work. And I'm assuming you're offering facilities here in India, right, to offer the courses for Indian executives. And that's a growing field in our country. More and more Indian business schools are doing this, and I'm sure some would be attracted to the idea of teachers from Penn or places like Wharton showing up to offer these programs here in India.
Thank you, Dr. Tharoor. It was indeed a pleasure to have you here amongst us. Let's have a huge round of applause once again for Dr. Tharoor. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed to the felicitation of Minister Mr. Kailash Chandra Vijayvargiya, who is the Minister of Urban Development for Government of Madhya Pradesh, a man who is contributing in the shaping of beautiful India, an Indian politician and a member of Madhya Pradesh State Legislative Assembly. Mr. Vijayvargiya has won the state's assembly election consecutively 6 times since 1990. Wow! This shows his dedication and commitment to the promises he has made. To please felicitate Mr. Kailash Vijayvargiya. Mr. Vijayvargiya, may we please have you on stage, and Mr. McCaslin, may we have you on stage as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Kailash Vijayvargiya and Mr. McCaslin once again. May we have the felicitation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. McCaslin, I request you to kindly stay on stage with us. Mr. McCaslin, if you can please. Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud for the man who's shaping our dreams into reality. Let's have a round of
Still.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to add, Raju is a dear and personal friend, and now, Mr. Muskin is of course a friend to our state. And I remember telling Raju, but the commitment is that I want to congratulate you, Raju, because I know you're the only friend I have in Bollywood the state has. But we do want to say that your contribution in film and education and your ideas have actually made us do a lot of thinking. And you are, of course, I know your son has a great connection. He's at, one of our, at the United Groups SIS, which is very, very dear to us. And thank you, Raju, and we hope to do more work with you with the Commonwealth. Thank you.
Let's have a huge round of applause once again for Mr. Hirani. Thank you, Mr. Hirani. Thank you, Mr. Kavanaugh. Thank you, Ms. Chaudhary. May I now call upon stage
एक क्वेश्चन सर, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन सर क्या कहना चाहिए शिक्षा के लिए कितने बोर्ड है सर? ओनली लास्ट क्वेश्चन सर, शिक्षा के माध्यम क्या करना चाहिए? शिक्षा के माध्यम से आज जो कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है इंडिया के लिए?
सी, ये जो इनिशिएटिव है पेंसिल्वेनिया हब, आई थिंक बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है, क्योंकि हमें ज़रूरत है इस किस्म के एजुकेशन आइडियाज़ पे एक्सचेंज होने की, ताकि वर्ल्ड के बेस्ट टीचर्स हमें मिल सके। और हमें काफ़ी रिफॉर्म की ज़रूरत है एजुकेशन में, और ये एक अच्छा कदम है उस दिशा में। तो मैं इन सबके लिए मेरी बहुत बहुत हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं।
थैंक यू।